Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. And we are live. What's up, guys? George the Cloud here. My name is Jorge, aka George. Welcome to the channel. Welcome home, everybody. And yeah, so today we're actually checking out a very different video from what this channel usually does. And this is from penguinz0's channel, my favorite YouTuber. And let's just see what he has for us today. Title is Mysterious Hole. So let's see what news he has to tell us, and let's check it out.
What an incredible week we've had. What an incredible week we've had. What an incredible week we've had. It has been a non-stop thrill ride of remarkable things going on in the world. Supposed alien corpses being displayed in Mexican Congress, Roblox drinking stupid juice and thinking that it's a good idea to introduce a dating app to Roblox, Unity doing its best to join the dinosaurs by going extinct, the greedy ghouls at the top of Unity's food chain have introduced a new policy that may very well repel more people than Axe body spray and send them going to competitors, which will inevitably lead to a huge problem for Unity. All the shit they're catching is completely deserved. They deserve more shit than a toilet bowl right now.
See, this is why I like Charlie so much. All of his, he has so many like examples and like ways of putting things in a funny way. I don't know. I forget the name. What is that? He has analogies. That's what it is. So many analogies.
Their decision, the policy, to charge per install is just so mindlessly greedy. Like, it is Mr. Krabs level of greed. And it's not surprising because the Unity CEO is actually a previous EA employee whom was too greedy for even EA. That's how you know the sirens should be blaring. That is a huge red flag. He was too greedy for EA. He, in 2011, entertained the idea that they should charge for reloading your gun in Battlefield because he believed that players in the middle of a firefight wouldn't be price sensitive, so they'd likely just pay for that next round of ammunition in order to finish off their kill. So he'd literally be charging you per bullet in that fucking game. He also said any developers that make games without monetization in mind are fucking idiots. This guy only cares about money. He literally is Mr. Krabs, but even worse. So it's not surprising to see the direction he's taken Unity, and I am focusing way too much on Unity right now when that's not even what this video is about. The point I was making is every single day this week there has been wild new stories coming out.
Yeah, honestly, if you guys hadn't heard about the Mexican alien exhibition, check it out. It's all over the place. I mean, personally, I think it's pretty clear that it's fake, but nonetheless, pretty interesting. So check out that news. I think he has videos on that as well.
And today we've got another banger that just dropped. Just now, only a few hours ago, we were blessed with another wild situation developing. A mysterious hole.
It's a huge, mysterious crater that looks out of this world. But is it?
That looks out of this world? I mean, it's just a hole in the sand, and I think you have to go overboard describing it. It's literally just a hole in the sand at the beach. Nothing crazy there.
This crater that looks out of this world. But is it? The unusual hole on Portmarnock Beach stopped local astrophysics enthusiast Dave Kennedy in his tracks yesterday, and he's certain the small but heavy rock inside it came from up above.
As God is my witness, I swear that is one of the finest holes I have ever seen. There's no explanation I can give you for how this hole could have possibly came to be,
Exactly.
Which is why it's lucky the astrophysicist enjoyer happened to be on the scene in order to give us a reasonable explanation for what created this hole.
As you can tell by here, there's a scorch mark on this side here, so that would have been at the angle that it came down at. And it is weighty. I'm not sure if it's composition, but we're definitely going to have to find out.
He could very well be holding an entire brick of vibranium right there. Like just an entire fucking block of unobtainium in his hand, and he's a billionaire and we just don't know it yet.
The striking hole soon caught the attention of passers-by, many hoping that what they're witnessing is the aftermath of a once-in-a-lifetime cosmic event.
Dropping the sarcasm for a second, why? It's just a hole. You can make up any story at all to go along with it. I could have also come up with some fanfic too. I could have said this is where the Pacific Rim aliens enter and exit our world. It's actually a portal to hell. Like, I could have come up with any explanation at all. It's just a fucking hole. I just don't even understand how this became news. Like, they're making it sound like this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to take a picture of this hole. It's not even that special. It's not even as cool as the holes that are on my body. And who's to say that this wasn't just dug by a human being? You know, this could be something right out of the movie Holes, like with Warden Walker. I'm tired of digging holes, Grandpa. Well, that's too damn bad. I think about that scene a lot. That's probably like one of my favorite scenes in all of cinema. Point is, it's just a fucking hole.
Wow, I mean, look at the size of it.
So we're down here quite a lot, and now never seen.
Look at the size of it. This is, I mean, if I had to guess, this is like 3 feet wide. I don't even know why this is news. Like, it's so many people looking at a hole. It could have been dug by a person. It's not even that deep. It probably takes like 15 minutes. I don't understand what is special about. Look at the size of it. Like, it's like a regular sized hole.
Anything like this before, so it's pretty spectacular.
There has been no confirmation that this is the site of a meteor strike, but Dave is optimistic.
I'm just going to rip the band-aid off here before finishing the news segment. This is not the crash site to a meteor. This was dug by a couple of dudes on the beach using children's toys.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Thanks, Bernard. Now, finally for now, mysterious hole on a beach has caused a stir in North Dublin.
Exactly as any rational person would assume, this hole on the beach was made by normal human beachgoers. It's not some kind of cosmic anomaly that just happened to unfold here. But I just love that for some reason Dave was walking along the beach, saw this, and his jaw just hit the fucking floor. So then he just let Hulkmania run wild in his brain, and he crafted this entire story about how it was clearly the crash site to a meteorite. This is just a crater formed from a super duper space rock that he now has. It's the Tesseract. He's got the fucking Allspark in his hand now from space, and he's got to go get it analyzed. It's just perfectly representative of the current climate of the world, where no matter how simple something is, people reach for the deepest, most outrageous explanation for it. This guy saw a hole and crafted an entire science fiction novel out of it. And you see that all the time online, where people will just make up shit, just pull everything out of their ass. Yeah,
it's true. Do you guys remember, if you saw the news about that lady having a freak out on the airplane where she said this mother F is not real? And she was saying it's like a government conspiracy where they put like a humanoid next to her for some reason to see passengers' reactions. And it turned out to be that she thought he stole her headphones or something, and she just had like a mental breakdown. That's what it is. And people were overreacting to it, saying, "Yep, she's right. There's something going on. Something big is happening in 2023." Like, no, it's exactly what Charlie's saying. It's like people are overreacting to the simplest thing, like a hole. Since when would that be considered news? Like any other time? It's literally just a regular sized hole at the beach dug by people. So, yeah, I mean, it's wacky news. It's goofy, and it's fun, at least.
Based on nothing. Based on literally nothing. Nothing grounded in reality, and they just make up the most nonsensical garbage. And that's exactly what happened here. But usually when it comes to this phenomenon of dabbling in fantasy and passing it off as real, like 5G's destroying human DNA and it's a beacon to summon the reptilians, they're rising up against us thanks to fucking 5G, usually the person spouting that is someone that is, you know, addicted to ketamine, their mind's rotting away, and they're not really in the best state. But in this case, the guy is apparently an astrophysics enthusiast, that's what they refer to him as, so it makes no sense why he wouldn't just think rationally about a fucking hole on the beach.
And only about a month ago I was watching a documentary from NASA on exactly what you're looking at behind you. So when I looked at it and saw how uniform it is, and the blast crater, I knew immediately that I was looking at it as an impact site.
No, exactly. I mean, this is where I have to differ with Charlie, where he's saying this guy why wouldn't this guy think about this in a rational way? And it's because he's a astrophysicist enthusiast. He's not an actual one. He's just a want to be, I guess, or a follower. So he's gonna look at everything in like a whimsical way, and is gonna, you know, put things there that are not. He's gonna fill in the blanks with theories, and that's what he did here. He's just like what I would expect. He's just astrophysicist, enthusiast, walks in the beach, sees a hole. First things he's gonna think of is like, this is a meteor crash site. And to me, it doesn't even look like it. I mean, I have no degree in scientific at all, but it seems way too like deep, and this should be more leveled out, like more gradual, going from like this height, getting lower. Just look at any other like meteor crash site. It's way more even. It's not like a top here and then there's just like a tunnel down. So it makes no sense to me.
Dave has spent the day reaching out to astronomy experts to see if they can help him solve the mystery of the crater on the beach.
Hey Dave, I'm not an astronomy expert, but I'll help you solve that mystery on the beach. It was made by two guys and a Fisher-Price plastic shovel. So, we can put that one to bed now. It is not an impact site.
The next step is to get this rock tested, see what it's made of, and see if this can be confirmed as a meteor strike in Dublin.
The one thing I do feel bad for Dave, I feel like if he has a wife or something, she's like, Dave, not again, come on. We've been there before, you said that last week. He's like, no, babe, this time is for real, I guarantee it. I'm going to talk to the top scientists in the country, they're going to get back to me. And like a day later, this like TikTok or whatever video comes out of the guys digging the hole, and she's like, yep. I feel bad for Dave now.
Imagine the incredible twist of this story if Dave gets that analyzed and it turns out it is a real, authentic meteorite, and it just turns out through the most astronomically unlikely series of events that hole that these dudes dug was also the impact site to that meteorite.
And even if you look at the well, I'm not gonna go back, but just he should know better. If that rock is like this big, then the original meteor would have had to be massive, because it shrinks down significantly as it crosses the atmosphere. It burns, so it's like 1% of what the original size would be, and that crater is way too big. I mean, way too small for that rock. Like if that rock had actually landed, then the hole would have been like, I don't know, like way bigger, like meters of length, like a house, but not that small. So
they dug this hole,
analysis,
and it acted like a target for that meteorite in space to come hit it, and Dave just finds it. That would be crazy. That would be unbelievably awesome. I'm rooting for you, Dave. I do hope it's a meteorite.
Of a meteor strike. But footage emerged last night of two men digging a hole on Portmarnock Beach. Local astrophysics buff David Kennedy was startled by the discovery and thought a rock he found in the hole might have come from the skies above. Today he says he's disappointed, but he's still getting the rock analysed in the hopes that it wasn't a completely fruitless discovery.
After so many people clowned on them once it was revealed where this hole actually came from, they owned up to it. They said where the hole actually came from, much to the dismay of the astrophysics enthusiast. He says he's still going to get the rock analyzed.
Why? I mean, not that I think anyone's going to take him seriously, but why would you even want to get it analyzed knowing that it was just a hole dug by people? It's a waste of time. And I mean, I'm actually, if this was a real meteor crash, I would be happy. I would be rooting for him, but it's clearly not, so I don't see the point of going further.
I imagine the findings from that are going to be disappointing, to say the least, but hey, who knows? Maybe it really is a super rare space rock. I'm hoping that it is, because this is understandably pretty embarrassing for him, and he needs a W here, so fingers crossed he actually did stumble upon a really rare rock, and it's worth a lot of money here. And yeah, that's really about it. See ya.
Thank you, Charlie. yeah, I can just I feel bad for Dave. He probably has like a regular 9 to 5 job. He goes into work. Everybody's just waiting for him, like slow clap. He goes in with like his hat down. It's like, geez. They're like, yep, there he goes again, another one. First fumble of the week. But yeah, guys. So first things first, we subscribe, and I'll have a link down to of the original video down below in the description, so you can check it out and support the creator, which is penguinz0. I hope he's okay with me using this video. I actually watch his channel a lot. I get my news from I get all my news from Charlie because I don't watch TV and I don't care too much about the mainstream media. So I get my news from him, and I just wanted to check out this video, see what it was about, do a reaction. Maybe somebody out there will like it. Leave a comment what your opinion is. But yeah, guys, that's about it, as he would say. So if you enjoyed the video, make sure you like, subscribe, ring the bell, recommend, and do a flip. Till next.
Thanks for watching.